So today we will be taking on the Reign of the Dragons Monolith here. It's a level 85 and we're going to be doing it as the Warlock class here. The damage that the monsters do in this monolith has no real specific resistances. However, the boss is meant to be doing physical, poison and necrotic, so I'd recommend getting these up here. I say that and our physical resistance is 0, but we are pretty tanky without having this up for right now. So let's go ahead and begin the monolith, but before we do, here's a little preview of what our character build is. And if you're interested, I'm going to run through a character very quickly here. If not, you can skip ahead to the time on the screen, or there should be timestamp down below. But anyways, our character here is the Warlock character. Our resistances aren't too great now, to be honest. However, we do have a lot of ward retention. As you can see here, we have about 2,400 ward. Let's run through our inventory very quickly here. Our main items are easy door set items here with the gloves and the belt, giving us a 100% chance to apply damned on hit with necrotic spells. Then we have the unique chest piece here, giving us a ward per second based on our missing health. The main reason. Everything else is kind of garbage except for this. This gives us a lot of ward per second, ward retention and intelligence, while also increasing our damage output and LE raises. Our wand is damage over time and increasing spell damage, as well as having necrotic penetration. Next up, our idle situation is basically increased damage over time, while we have an ailment overload, increased health, damage over time. The physical damage on this is not actually used in our build here. Ward while channeling Ghost Flames, and ward while channeling Ghost Flames. And then we just have fire damage, as well as damage over time and necrotic damage. Run through our passives very quickly here. This is our Acolyte tree, mainly focused on increasing our intelligence, necrotic resistance, and ward for our defenses. Since the last time we played, our build has changed quite a bit here. It's more focused around necrotic damage rather than ignite damage or flame damage, and more centered around damage over time, which has tripled our damage output. Let's run through our skills very quickly here. Ghost Flames is our main skill here, giving it more ignite and dam chances, as well as giving it the Decrepify curse trait here. Then we also move this direction to get less channeling cost and being able to move while using it, which makes it really nice to use. Then we have CHTHONIC FISSURE here, which is our rare and boss killer, because it has necrotic res shredding stacks, as well as fire res stacks as well as casting out chaos balls. We mainly use this one to help take out rares or bosses. Then we have got chaos balls, which is focused on increasing ignite and dam chances to stack it up, as well as casting some curses. Then we got transplant for giving us more bone armor, more defensive ability, while also being able to move us around, as well as giving us mana back. This is a big node for our build right now. Then we're also using wandering spirits here, mainly for the reason to get mana back. We have a channeling as well. This is a big source of our mana generation, as well as actually adding necrotic resistance shred chance per second, increasing our damage output significantly here. But anyway, that's our passive tree, our gear, and our skills. So let's go ahead and begin the monolith here. The idea behind doing a monolith is to run through it as fast as possible, get to building up all the stability, and then running the 3 quest echoes and showcasing the boss, and showcasing the unique and the blessings that drop from the boss. But yeah, the blessings should be based around poison, physical, and necrotic. So we'll see which blessing we're going to get here, as well as the unique that we're going to get. So let's go ahead and begin our journey in the hidden oasis here. I'm guessing it's going to take us about 12 echoes in order to get through this whole monolith here. But our first quest is we're going to have to destroy the Bloodspire. And we are going to be taking out some guys along the way. But yeah, our whole build situation here is basically to run around casting Ghost Flames. Mana is a little bit still of an issue, but not near what it used to be. Our mana we kind of throw out. The Wandering Spirits just for a little bit of mana generation. Just pausing the video here very quickly just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. While we take out guys with our Ghost Flame here. With the Damned Overload we deal increased damage based on our missing life as well as our enemy's missing life. So it benefits us a lot to be low health here. We're looking to get the Isidora's full set, giving us that mana efficiency which would solve a lot of our issues. Gotta make sure to grab the Glyphs in the Ruins. We're actually moving in the wrong direction. We're stacking up a lot. Yeah, shredded them. Took a little bit to ramp up there because we had the rare enemy trying to kill us too. And awesome, we level up too. We're level 76. Can't see nothing with the palm trees. Maybe I'll take out this Blood Spire fairly quickly. And then we just get going. Move on to the next Echo. Make sure to get a reward. Nice Rune of Ascendance. Nice Rune of Ascendance. And then we just move onwards here. Gonna keep doing the runes. Hopefully getting more and more Runes of Ascendance. Giving us more uniques. I'm looking to try get some specific uniques, and can be one way to help get it. Because you can target the items. Say you're looking for a unique helmet. You can use the Rune of Ascendance on helmets to try and get it a little bit faster than normal. I'm just going to run by those guys. I know we still have to slay enemies, but 1 or 2 enemies is not going to be a whole lot. This is a long straight. Terribly long straight map. Kind of crazy. But yeah, basically the way this character plays is when you come across a rare, we want to throw out CHTHONIC FISSURE, then dash in, and then use up our Ghost Flames. Then when our mana gets a bit low, we throw out Wandering Spirits, or when we want to deal extra necrotic damage. To a boss, we just send out this Wandering Spirits, and it builds up the necrotic res shredding stacks. I'm just going to take that item because we have it marked in our item filter because it has a ward per second, and that is one of the shards I'm looking for here. And with that, we just do a Rune of Shattering, and we didn't get it. Grab all this stuff and move onwards. We're going to do more runes. We're in Volcanic City now. What are we going to have to do here? We just have to slay enemies to find the Wingari Matriarch. But yeah, been loving the playstyle of Ghost Flames. I'm quite enjoying it so far. It took a lot to actually make work here, to be honest. And there's more than likely still better ways to play it, but I've been enjoying this quite a lot actually. I think it's quite fun to being able to kind of just float around and deal damage in this big circle around us. Can also help us with positioning and not staying stationary and dealing our damage. Nice. There's the Wingari Matriarch. Awesome. That's this echo done. Let's venture onward here. That almost is as we went through the portal. Let's see here. What's our reward going to be? Some runes and a glyph. I'm gonna go get some shards, and then we are probably going to move down towards the glyphs here. Just trying to build up that stability by just moving through it as fast as possible, getting to the outskirts, building up that stability faster as you move away from the center.
Your death has come.
But yeah, once we get the Isidore's full set, our mana issue shouldn't be that big of a problem anymore. That's a twinned diamond matrix of the Hawk. And we fulfilled one of our prophecies, giving us 3 set items here. And look at this. Isidore's gloves twice. That's one thing I've been enjoying about the set, or the Circle of Fortune faction. It's far enough set items and unique items here. The Circle of Fortune faction I do enjoy quite a lot, actually. More so than the merchants. I'm much more of a big enjoyer of the Circle of Faction, or the Circle of Fortune faction.
Death will not take me.
Nice. I'm going to check this shrine just very, very quickly. It's a stunning shrine, so was not worth it whatsoever. Anyway, we just keep moving. Pick up our shards. I'm actually going to do my level very quickly here. We're building up for the Infernal Lash again, and we are just going to keep moving here. Definitely going to get some glyphs here. We need to build up 400 stability. We're at 98, so we just got to keep moving out towards the edges, as far away from the center as possible. But yeah, Ghost Flame's super satisfying. Just running by, causing up all damage over times. And then basically by the time you get past everyone, they are all dead. Although the mana issue is still not super fantastic, but not too bad all the same. Here's the ambush. We are pretty tanky though. We can kind of stand there and eat all the damage, even though we can move around. So I have no doubt that we will not die with this character. We don't have any idols, so we are just going to leave them behind. And I just seen the chest as we are teleporting here. But hey, it's not going to be worth it. It's basically going to be like a chest like this. Let's go for the runes and then the experience. We just keep going.
Death will not take me.
Got a rare dude here. Won't be long till we take him out. We've got to slay enemies. Locate the boss here.
Your death has come. Impossible.
Nice mana regen shrine. Love it. But so far, this is the build I'm pretty much happy with. I'm going to be trying to continue to make it work better and better. Improve it as we level up. Find better items. Help make it feel better to play. And to be dealing a lot more damage. But so far, damage output to me seems pretty decent. Throwability seems really, really good too. We got the ambush behind us. Want to send out our spears, and then go crazy with our ghost flames, ramping up all that damage. Let's get the black out here and move onwards. Also, our skills level up, so we are going to do that very, very quickly here. Chaos bolts, mainly for the dot damage over missing health. Transplant, we wanted cast and cooldown here. Have it back a little bit faster to get our mana back. Then for our Wandering Spirits here, actually, we wanted necrotic resistance shard chance. Awesome, we got another Rune of Ascendance. And we got some shards. We're after doing 6 and we're at 156. How much more do you think it'll take us to complete the monolith here? Still really believe it's going to be 12. That's what the previous ones were. And I genuinely think that's all it's going to take. Even though we are kind of just running through, we are taking out enemies along the way, I will say. We're not strictly running like this. Bye everyone. We are still building up some stability. We're taking out some of the guys here. Emerald Assassin. Awesome. These we do not want to take. And we just move again. Nice. Ghost Flames leveled up once again. We are going to go for the Ignite and Damn Chance. Next up, direction we want to go. I'm going to go for the armor chest pieces here, and we're going to head towards the glyphs too. Back to the volcanic city.
Death will not take me.
Let's slay enemies to locate the gates. We do have a mage here though. If we do the mage, we are going to try it out. See how we manage here. Shredded them pretty quickly there actually. And we completed another prophecy.
Worthless anyway.
Need to be careful here. That guy could kill us. We're not very careful there. We'll take that too. We move. We actually want to get this stuff too.
It eludes me.
Draw our Fissure and just keep moving through. Found a gate. We just gotta take out all these guys while the gate. They spawned them off. Got a forged soldier. That was pretty quick though, we'll say. This base type for our character is insanely valuable to us. But the affixes on him, not going to be super great for us. And we didn't pick up the shards there. That was a bit of a problem for us, as I am a bit of a stickler for grabbing up all the shards. But it's okay, we'll find more shards anyway. We'll just take up that one little added health shard. Let's move towards the glyphs. To the snowbound city here. We just have to slay enemies to find the scale. Bang guild. We're just gonna make our way throughout the map.
Impossible.
But yeah, our whole build is about stacking up damage over time. Main focus on supporting our ghost flames here. Our ghost flames allow us to move throughout the map pretty quickly, making it very awesome to use. Making it super satisfying to use as we just run around the map, dealing damage in a big circle. But yeah. Awesome. We bet him here. Which is hats. With Spear Plague, we do not want that. We're looking for accolade items that give +1 to one of our skills here. But that was not one. I wanted to use a Rune of Shattering on. Chthonic Fissure got a level up. I'm gonna go for a necrotic resistance shredding here. We're at 9 and we're 245. We are well over halfway. And we actually managed to reach the edge of it. This will add corruption, increasing the damage of the monsters as well as the health, making it more and more dangerous. But will also increase the rarity of items that drop. We're not going to want to do it because it'll reset the timeline here. We could actually showcase the corruption here and see can we actually deal with the boss. But first we got to do this one anyway. We're going to run through a haunted reef. But I wouldn't really recommend doing the corruption until you get your blessings. But hey, you can do it if you want to. We'll try to showcase it here and see what it looks like. Right now we just gotta make our way to a gate. Finish this one off. And hopefully do it pretty quickly. A lot of rare dudes. But they should. Yeah. We move back a little bit and they're dead. There we go. We got a massive amount of mana back from our spirits. Sometimes it's not always consistent. That is the problem with the Wandering Spirits, because it is only a chance to get mana back. As you can see here, it is only a 15% chance. But can be very beneficial at times. I'm gonna grab all these shards, and then let's go ahead and see can we actually do here. Can we take on the shade of Orobyss? We need to be very, very careful here. We need to be very careful of that. But we are pretty decently tanky. We need to be very careful of being super stationary here. It also does poison damage. We need our mana back. That one. Yeah, we need to be very careful of that move. That almost punched us. But we are decently tanky right now. We need to move outwards here. We literally got hit by the second one. We need to move away. But yeah, we took him out here. We filled a prophecy. We'll have a look at these uniques as we leave this place. Now we added corruption, increasing the health and damage of monsters, making it harder to get our blessing, which is probably not the smartest move. But hey, I want to showcase it here. So we got the Blood of the Exile, we got Aether's Path, we got one that gives bleeding to our minions, as well as all these items here. Just going to throw them in just very quickly here. But yeah, let's go have a look at our monolith right now. Yeah, it reset the whole monolith, but it kept our stability here. Very awesome. And if we do one more, we now have this too. Completing this echo resets the timeline. Basically what this does is, if you complete this echo, reduces the corruption that you've added. So if it becomes too hard, you can go here and reduce the corruption. Let's continue on. Can we finish up and unlock all 3 quest echoes after doing 12 complete echo timelines? It's got to slay enemies to locate another gate. That guy was a lot tankier than the other guy. Need to move in the other direction. We didn't need that base item. Exalted item. Yeah, but our build was pretty decently to be able to run through the shade of Orobyss and not actually get one shot by some of his attacks. The funny thing is, our bite resistance is actually 0, so that just shows how much damage that actually was applying to us. Found the gate. Let's go ahead and do it. Picking out some big crabs. Need to be very careful of that attack. That attack does a lot of damage. There we go. And awesome, we level up to 77 here. That is the ward per second. I'm actually going to take that. And we are going to Rune of Shattering it. Awesome, we got ward per second. So pretty happy about getting the shards on that. Because we're looking for better items with more ward per second to increase our survivability here. Let's do our level quickly. One more level and we get our Infernal Lash back. Anyway, I was wrong. It wasn't 12 echoes. It was actually 13. So we're going to have to do one more and then we can begin all the quest echoes. We ramped up so much damage on that guy, he just died instantly after it. A lot of rhyme giants around. You take a lot less damage though when you're channeling. Also, our armor isn't that great actually, and our resistances aren't that great, so once we get that up, we should be extremely tanky. But our armor goes up quite a bit when we use our transplant and get the bone armor from it. Just gotta keep slaying enemies till we can locate the gate. Boots of Renewal. Health regen per second. Not for our character, but it wouldn't be too bad here. Honestly, this one might not be too bad, although we do want a ward per second, which is eaten up by one of those affixes that are already on it. So we might not make much use of that one completely. A lot of Goliaths and Rime Giants. This map is actually kind of crazy looking. That one's awesome for us. Doppelin focus with damage over time. Definitely trying to make that one work. This one has been a long one. For literally the last echo we have to do, we've had to do a lot. We pretty much filled up the whole stability. It's not ideal. We only needed a little bit. Didn't need too much here. And we are going to do this gate. Lots of big scorpions. Nice. Unique bootstrapped. We'll keep an eye on what they are. Got another Goliaths. These guys aren't going to last for too long. Nice, we did a prophecy as well as doing the echo here. What's about rain dance? Gain health when you dodge. Dodge rain if you've been hit recently. And movement speed. Awesome, we got Halver stands. And Halver stands, we got 2 of these. We don't need both, but we're just going to pick them up for now. And we are going to leave. Then we're going to begin the quest deck with here. Just going to do this very quickly. Get our necrotic resistance shred. And to grab our shards. Grab our wards. Sort our inventory very quickly. And yeah, we got 424. And we are going to begin with Heorot's Sanctum. What is the quest going to have us do here? What's our objectives going to be? We'll find out. We got to speak with the shaman. This dude right here.
Yes.
Leave it to me. Now we got to search for the temple center. We just got to move inwards. We got to run by that guy's frost wall. That's a dead end.
It eludes me. It eludes me.
That's a rampaging ice Goliath of the Ox. It's a long title. Just gonna stand here for a second so we can get our full mana back. As you see, it depends. We get a lot of mana back if we stand there and cast it for a long period of time. Kind of ensures that we get all our mana back. But to stand that long, to stand still for that long, can be death sentence, to be quite honest. So I'm still trying to perfect the timing of it to get back a good majority of our mana. We'll kind of build it up, and then release it. We've got about 70 mana back there. If I build it up. Nearly full mana back. We did stand still for very long. We have so much damage reduction at this point in time for our channeling, because it is now a channeling ability. We actually generate up ward 2 when we're channeling it. So it's been kind of awesome. We got to now enter the temple's center. We got to take out the inner dragon before he kills us. We could just eat the damage though. Our build doesn't do a whole lot of burst damage, but does ramping damage. But that's this one done. I'm going to use our portal to travel onwards. Back to the end of time. To begin the quest 2 here. The Dragon's Grotto. And what is this one I'm going to be having us doing here? I'm going to search for the Storm Dragon's Lair. We got Set, Ball, and Ada. Need to be very, very careful. But we are pretty tanky. We're actually full health, which is not what we'd want to be. But that is because of our Chaos Balls, which we are soon going to respec and get rid of that. Reason being, it gives us a lot of mana back to, but it also gives us the health back, which is not exactly what I like. But yeah, we took out one of the dragons here, and the other two are pretty low. We took out those two guys at the same time. The Storm Dragon eggs are far more numerous than expected. Still, I will destroy them. That's this one over. This one was quite nice, having to fight 3 bosses at the same time. Quite satisfying, actually. Now on to the final boss. Can we defeat the final boss after even increasing the corruption here? The rotting horde. In this timeline, the dragons overcame the gods and usurped their role in history. Eventually, they get a taste of necrotic power and create their own reign of undead, slay the Emperor of Corpses. Let's go ahead and enter and see just how we can manage with this boss and showcase all its boss mechanics. Gotta face the Emperor of Corpses. He looks badass though. Something tells me we need to escape out of this. Yeah, he did a lot of damage to us. And this one we gotta get in close, so. Kind of makes you move out and then makes you move back in. So you can get caught. Also does a big fire breathing attack. Also summons a lot of little minion dudes. Okay, we need to get out of here. We need to move back in. Honestly, we didn't need to do that. Also does a lot of AoE attacks on the ground. Getting in a bit close to him.
Death will not take me.
We're going to teleport out. Move back in. Some of our wandering spirits build up our mana again. Doing our wandering spirits. Kind of awesome that he actually summons the little minions. We can build up ward that way too. We need to get out of here though. Move back in by teleporting. But yeah, he's getting low here. Down under 10%. But hey, he wasn't too bad, was he? And let's go ahead and see what blessings we got. Necrotic resistance. 2.2% melee damage leeches life. Or plus 15% to all minion resistances. Or plus 15% to minion all resistances. Not great for our build right now, but could be good for necro builds. This one, we don't do any melee damage, so we're going to have to resort to necrotic resistance. However, that is going to be beneficial to us, even though we are overcapped. But, yeah. We do have quite a lot of necrotic resistance, but in turn increases how much ward we can have. And this is the unique item that this boss drops. This is at least one of the 2 that drop at this point of doing the monolith here at level 85. At this corruption level 2. This one is the symbol of demise, which gives 11 intelligence and 28 ward per second. It has 130% ward retention, 12 ward gain on kill. Every 3 seconds your ward is consumed, granting a stack of demise. Would be very dangerous for our build right now. Consuming our ward. Each stack of demise grants 10% bleed chance up to 200%, and each stack of demise grants 1% increase Reiteration. Sounds really awesome, actually. But not for our build right now. But anyway, that was this monolith. Let's head back and finish it off here. And yeah, we finished it here. Now we have a choice to make. We can either do the Spirits of Fire, the Last Rune, or the Age of Winter. Comment down below which one you'd like to see first. But for now, this is where we're going to leave it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I just want to say thanks for watching. And I hope you keep a look over the next one. See you next time.